We're at the crappie compound with Les Smith, and we're finding all kinds of great stuff, and like a lot of little tips. I think this will help you catch more fish, and it comes down to lure color. They can be kind of picky, can't they?
Oh, absolutely. You know, I hear some people say, man, color don't matter. It does to me. It's all about color to me. There's certain days that we'll be out there, and especially with these picos and crankbaits, and most of the guys that run cranks will tell you it's all about color. You got to get the right color on. These lakes, when you get into picos, these are just some of my favorites right here. You know the names, Brad, better than I do. All I know is they catch fish. And but this one's got a little black on it, a little orange, a short tail. You got your orange short. You get anything down here with in black, black, orange, a little green. That's been a really good one.
The orange splatterback is a good color. Almost everywhere in Mississippi, the colors that you're showing in Mississippi, this is what they like. Like I know over at the bait shop over at Grenada, they sell a lot of these colors.
Yeah.
And especially Geezer Clown.
Yeah, Crappie Depot sells a bunch of them right there at Batesville too. I know they do. So I'm always.
So if you were to pick a color out, when you start picking your colors out at the start of the day, do you do any shad patterns, or do you just usually go with the ones
you know, generally the first time out in the summer, we may go through 15, 20 baits before we figure it all out. And then the next time I go, I just start with them.
That's what's on though, right?
And so generally they work. And I mean, you know, there's days when the crappie magnet fin spins, which we always run a fin spin above the crank. These are the 5-foot leader setups that I run right here. And I always run a crappie magnet above it, right there. And that's 3 foot from this setup to this setup right there. If I can just get that one off of there. I hadn't got my glasses on, but maybe we'll get it here. There you go. Just hangs right there, but it's 3 foot from the end of that right there. And I got a 2-foot leader, and I got my weight on top right there. So
this weight right
so basically the weight is on top.
That one's 1.5 ounces.
Yeah.
But you'll go up to 3 ounces.
Up to 3 ounces, depending on the depth that the fish are and how deep I have to go and how fast I'm running. Later on in the year, they like it a little bit slower, but in the summertime on Sardis, I'm running at 1.7 wide open.
Yeah.
And so I need the 3 ounce weights to keep it more vertical. Right. So, but you can run these planer boards, these church tackle planer boards. We just hook those on above it. And once on the front, we're power trolling. Right. So once we establish the line length of where we need to be in the strike column with a live scope on the front with a power troll, and we just simply adjust these back here, and so we're basically power trolling off the side of the boat. So with the church tackle planer boards, and that turned out to be a really cool combination this year, running these planer boards.
These are the mini 14s?
No, that's a TX12.
Oh, TX12, that's right. That's right.
It's a TX12, real easy to operate, as you showed earlier. Just
that's just like a clothespin. It fits in there, clips in, line goes inside there, and then this is your clip. Yep. Your line clip. Oh, they got good hooks. And that's what fits in there, and that gives you your flag going up and down. So. And
those little boards right there, believe it or not, they're small, but that 3 ounce weight, it'll handle it really well. And you can see the smaller weights for 1.5s because later on, like in October, we had to slow down a little bit for the bite, and so we slowed down a little bit and went to a 1.5 ounce weight.
And you've been using
that's the B&M gunner rod. That just was a rod that I went through this year, looking at different rods for planer boards because it was kind of a new thing for me, and settled on that one right there. B&M's got some great rods, but you'll like that one for pulling planer boards.
There you go. There you have it. All the tips and techniques you need for catching them.
Yeah.